Okay, so we are at the finale, the final war of the season, going up against Salty. But before we get into that, our last win against Faye was victorious. 6-2 win, pretty nice. And also that does seal our masters. So yeah, we have secured masters. So GG's to the boys on that. And yeah, Salty is the final war. Regardless of how this war goes, we're still going to put in our best and hopefully try and salvage as many attack bonuses as we can. The bands are as follows as Corvus, Hulkling, Caro, Mojo, and Absman. And our team for the season, well, for our final war this season, is going to consist of Jean, Penny, and Chio. So yeah, pretty much my favorite trio in terms of war. I really love using all three of these characters. Jean Grey is definitely a champ that I am considering of rank 5 in very soon because she's just been so nice to play, and yeah, rank 5 would definitely bolster her damage. The fights we're taking are Path 2 Section 1, so Jessica Jones and Arcade, and then wrapping it off in Path 6 Section 2, Limitrix and Ibom. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into that first fight. So, first fight is Jessica Jones on Node 2, and we're taking this to Chi. This fight is pretty generic to me. Like, I've already taken this before in previous seasons, so it's a no-brainer on what we need to do here. What we're doing is just playing slow and safe, go for parry, medium, and then parry heavy, and that's pretty much it. You don't have to do too much by doing 5-hit combos, medium like mediums. Like we could potentially do that and be fine. Like we go for medium light into combo there, but that's to help reduce our charges because when you have a cleanse or purify effect up, yeah, you pretty much reduce Jessica Jones's charges or even slow as well. But like yeah, she's not really a threat to be fair. Like if you have the right counter, and Chio just absolutely cooks this like really well. There we go for the heavy, and then yeah, we just go for medium and just nuke. Like not a bad fight indeed. 40 seconds, pretty solid. Like I don't know why we haven't got this champ ascended. Like she needs ascension, guys. Come on. Like maybe if we all put our voices together, she ascension would probably make her an insane top 5 skilled champ for war. Because no doubt she's a top 10 skill champ for war and solid for BGs. But like I just feel like we could get even higher, you know? And ascension, as much as people hate it, but yeah, it will actually help make champs that are somewhat awkward or in a situation where they're kind of like meh, make them look very god tier. But yeah, second fight, Amplify Arcade, not really too bad. Like I don't get why I get why this placement could be annoying, but yeah, the officers did very good here on assigning me Chi for this fight because knowing in this fight I did actually get cooked on the SB1 because of Encroaching Stun, but luckily I had a lot of cleanse charges, so I can pretty much mitigate that risk. So I think it was here. Like, yeah, here is where the charges start to go up, but it's fine because luckily I have cleanse charges, so no damage whatsoever. She's very healthy. What? Yeah, healthy, tanky. Like, she's very much very big champ. So even if we take like a few SB1s to the face, like as long as we have cleanse charges, like it's not gonna kill us to be fair. Like his charges for the amplifier node are increasing, but it doesn't really do much because you want champs that have like passive combat power rate. So champs like Adam Warlock or flipping Hyperion even, or even Kindred, like champs that gain that passive power over time. That's where you want to place on this node. But hey, it's not. I'm not the one who's doing the defense. Blame the people who do the defense, I guess. But it's not really a fuss because she was just nuked. And now, next fight we have Lumitrix on 24. Yeah, Jean Grey Cook. Like, yeah, this fight is actually just child's play at this point. But it also shows that Jean Grey is very cool, and rank 5 would be very even cooler. So yeah, that would be very awesome to have, especially if I'm being assigned her more often than I expect. But still, this is not really a bad fight. Like, this goes super, super fast. Like, all we're doing is just building up the Neuros. Pulse Up 1 is nice here because at least I can get openings for when he baits SB1. And then we're just utilizing the critical setup node, go for medium, utilizing that fisticuffs. I mean, the fisticuffs are just there to help us be aggressive, I guess. I don't know. But, like, yeah, there's no risk here. The only risk here is, like, if I get clipped from SB1 multiple times. But, like, that doesn't even happen because New Matrix SB1, it's not bad to dex. Like, you just have to time the first beam and just dex it just as you go, and you'll dex all the rest of them. Like, it's just one beam dex. I don't know what type of champion you can relate it to, but, like, you get the idea. And then here we go for the SB2 and pretty much loop. So yeah, not too bad. And now, onto our last and final fight. Now, compared to last war, the AI on this IBOM was actually pretty chill. Like, it wasn't too bad. Last war, that was probably the worst IBOM AI I've ever encountered since taking this fight. Like, this AI was very gentle and it was very cooperative, so there was no harm, no foul. But yeah, this is pretty much my last fight for this war, and yeah, we don't know botch it. We don't know botch it because if we were to lose the streak now, that would be the most embarrassing thing ever. But then again, it's a game at the end of the day. You win some, you lose some. Not everyone's perfect, but at least you can try to be. And there's always going to be like future chances where you can get deathless. To be fair, as long as you have that confidence and believe, like, you can pretty much do anything. But yeah, this fight doesn't go too bad. And I'm also loving rank 5 Penny. Like, I've realized that me taking Penny to rank 5 is fully one of the best and awesome decisions I've ever done. Like, shout out to my officer for that tip. Like, it's really come into play here, because if I didn't rank 5 Penny, this would have been a rank 4 versus a rank 4 ascended versus a rank 5 ascended 2. So I'd be punching up by 2 ranks. And that is pretty much a little bit dicey because they're going to have increased attack and you want to equal the playing field. And now we're able to do that because we have a rank 5 Penny. And hopefully in the future, when we get ascended 2, she'll hit even more of a trap. Yes, I am going to change the relic most likely to the Sentinel relic, since Penny on offense benefits more from that. Like, the stat cast, of course, the Iron Man relic would be good for defense, but I'm not using her for defense, man. I'm using her more on offense. So the Sentinel relic is the relic I'm going to change. That was a consensus that I had in my mind since like the start of the season, whether I'm going to change it or not. But looking back on the fights I've taken with Penny, I feel like the Sentinel relic will be very viable here. It is also going to go to rank 5 most likely next week. So yeah, we can get some more juicy damage. But yeah, that was not a bad fight. 1 minute 10, not too bad. But yeah, that pretty much concludes my war, like I said, and gets us to Deathless. So yeah, GG's. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That concludes my final war. And yes, I can say finally, long overdue, we have secured our Deathless run. So yeah, GG's to the officers, fair play to, as well as everyone in the alliance, cooperating and just giving ideas on strategies on how to do most of these fights. But yeah, we finally secured Deathless, and regardless of how the war is going, as you can see from just from the bar alone, you can probably already tell how it's going. We have secured Masters, so regardless, this war isn't really a necessity, but still we'll try our best to get the attack bonuses, and maybe, who knows, maybe we can sneak a win if possible. But yeah, if you like the video, if you like the fight, yeah, comment down below, like and subscribe, comment what you think, what fight was best, and yeah, hopefully we can cook again in the new season. But yeah, without further ado, that will be it. Take care and peace out.